David, open the door!
This thing that just happened could set me free. But why settle on one place when you could have the whole world?
The movie begins with David Rice as a teenager living in a small town. At school, David is quiet and often bullied. David has feelings for a girl named Millie, who works at the local ice rink. One day, David finally talks to her and gives her a snow globe as a gift.
I love it.
Millie likes it and accepts it happily, but their moment is interrupted when a bully named Mark appears, makes fun of David, and throws the snow globe onto a frozen lake. Wanting to prove himself, David walks onto the ice to retrieve it.
David, just forget about it.
Come on, Rice Ball, don't be stupid.
David, come back. Come on, just let it go. It's okay.
Millie tells him to stop, but David keeps going. Suddenly, the ice cracks and breaks. David falls into the freezing water and gets trapped under the ice. The current pulls him away, and he begins to drown.
David!
Without warning, David suddenly appears inside a public library. He is soaked, shaking, and completely confused. People stare at him, but David calmly walks out, trying not to draw attention. He returns home late, and his father gets angry and demands answers. When William forces his way into David's room, David panics and instantly teleports back to the library again.
David, open the door!
Now realizing something is wrong, David starts testing what just happened. He discovers that he can teleport or jump to different places instantly. He also learns that he can only jump to places he has already seen or been to before. Seeing this power as a way out of his terrible life, David takes the money he has saved and leaves town. He moves to the city and begins practicing his ability in parks and quiet places, learning how to control it. While looking through a travel magazine, he sees pictures of famous landmarks. When he looks at the Empire State Building, he remembers visiting it with his mother years ago, and suddenly teleports there. Now with no job but unlimited power, David decides to steal money. He goes to a bank during the day, asks to use the bathroom, and secretly looks inside the vault. That night, he teleports into the vault and steals bags of cash. He repeats this many times, becoming rich.
Hello? Hello?
The next day, a mysterious man named Roland Cox arrives at the bank. He claims to work for the government and investigates the robbery. Roland notices that the vault was never opened and suspects that the thief may be someone with teleporting abilities. Years pass. David is now living in a luxury penthouse in New York City. His apartment is filled with photos from around the world and a hidden room full of different currencies. David spends his days teleporting around the world, partying in London, surfing in Fiji, and eating lunch on top of the Sphinx in Egypt. At the same time, we see Roland hunting another teleporter in a jungle. The man tries to escape by teleporting, but Roland uses electric cables to trap him. Roland calls teleporters abominations and kills the man, proving how dangerous the paladins are.
One less of you to worry about.
Yeah,
We have a lead on the bank, sir.
I'll be on the next plane.
Roland later tracks David down and appears inside his apartment. He pretends to investigate the bank robbery, then suddenly attacks David using an electric baton.
This conversation's not over.
Who's helping you? Jumpers.
David tries to teleport away, but can't go far. Roland anchors him with cables, stopping his power. David barely escapes by cutting the cable and teleporting away with bags of money. David returns to his father's house. William is shocked and emotional, believing he is losing his mind from David's disappearances. David reassures him briefly, then disappears again.
But if you can hear me, it's okay. You can come home.
You're not crazy.
The next day, David finds Millie now working at a bar. After running into Mark again and getting into a fight, David teleports Mark into a bank vault as revenge.
Don't you want to grab a beer with an old buddy from high school?
I'm not this David.
Hi. You were gonna leave without saying anything?
Why didn't you say something, huh? I think you're drunk.
I'm not drunk, okay?
You'll make me a drink, sweetheart, huh? A little splash of that.
What did you do to me?
David reconnects with Millie and invites her to travel the world with him. Millie agrees, excited.
You're back. What now? What's your plan?
Maybe you're gonna do some traveling.
Come on, you know that was my dream. Don't try to rip me off, okay?
So come with me.
So come with you? You're asking me to go to Rome?
They arrive in Rome and spend time together. Meanwhile, Roland pretends to work for the CIA and questions Mark, learning about David and Millie's trip.
You want to laugh about it? Go ahead. Have a laugh.
You hear me laughing?
In Rome, David and Millie grow closer and share a romantic moment. Later, David sneaks Millie into the Colosseum at night. While exploring, David runs into Griffin, another teleporter. Griffin reveals that people like them are called jumpers and warns David that a group called the Paladins are hunting them. Moments later, Paladins arrive and attack. Griffin fights them off and escapes.
Close.
Polizia! Polizia! Polizia!
Police arrive and arrest David for trespassing. At the police station, a woman secretly frees him. It's his mother, Mary. She gives him the key to escape and disappears before Paladins arrive. David meets Millie and tries to leave Rome, but danger follows them. Meanwhile, Roland visits William's house, pretending to be from the IRS, and attacks him. David meets Griffin at his hideout and learns the truth about the war between jumpers and Paladins. Griffin explains that Paladins believe teleportation is against God. Realizing Millie is in danger, David rushes to protect her. Millie finally learns the truth when David reveals his powers. Terrified, she runs, but David saves her by teleporting them away.
Come on. This might hurt a little bit, okay?
What is this?
David?
What's she doing here?
That's what I was trying to tell you, okay?
By bringing her down here, they can follow you. They have a machine.
The Paladins use special machines to reopen jump scars and track them. The final battle begins as Paladins attack Griffin's hideout. Massive teleportation fights break out across multiple countries. Griffin wants to destroy all Paladins, but David refuses to let innocent people get hurt. In the end, David uses all his strength to teleport an entire apartment back to the frozen lake where his powers first appeared. The Paladins are defeated, and Roland is left stranded in the Grand Canyon.
I told you I'm different.
Time passes. David meets his mother again and learns she left to protect him. Instead of capturing him, she lets him go.
You were 5 years old your first jump. I only had 2 choices. Kill you or leave you.
So I'm a jumper. You're a paladin.
That's right. Good luck.
The movie ends with David and Millie holding hands and teleporting away together.
Where do you want to go?
Surprise